Did you know that New York City alone has more people than the 9 least populated states in America combined? It's true. And this staggering difference showcases the vast emptiness of certain parts of the country. Today, we're diving into why these states are so sparsely populated, uncovering the beauty and challenges of America's emptiest states. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's get started. 10. Vermont. Vermont is famous for its beautiful green mountains, perfect for hiking in the summer and skiing in the winter. In the fall, the leaves turn amazing colors of red, orange, and yellow. It's a spectacular sight. Vermont is also known for its delicious maple syrup, a sweet treat made from the sap of maple trees. You'll find cute little towns, friendly people, and a cozy, relaxed atmosphere. Even Ben & Jerry's, the famous ice cream company, got its start in Vermont. Why is it a bit emptier than other states? Well, Vermont has lots of mountains and forests, making it tricky to build huge cities. Plus, people love to keep its traditional small-town feel. 9. Nebraska. Nebraska is the heart of the Great Plains, those huge stretches of flat grasslands that seem to go on forever. It's a land of wide-open skies and a place where you can feel the history of the American West. You might see ranches with cattle, farms growing corn, and even the unique Sandhills, a region with grassy rolling hills. Nebraska has important landmarks like Chimney Rock, a famous spot that pioneers passed on their journeys out west. But why isn't Nebraska packed with people? It has long been focused on agriculture, which means lots of land for farms and fewer huge cities. 8. Idaho. Potatoes and outdoor fun. Idaho is famous for its potatoes. In fact, it grows more potatoes than any other state in America. But it's not just about farming. Idaho is a paradise for outdoor adventurers. It has tons of mountains for hiking and skiing, and rivers perfect for whitewater rafting. If you want to escape the crowds, Idaho has plenty of wide-open spaces to explore. Why is Idaho a bit emptier? Lots of Idaho is covered in mountains and forests, which are beautiful, but make it harder to build big cities. People in Idaho love their outdoor activities, so they don't mind having fewer neighbors if it means more beautiful nature to enjoy. If you like mountains, rivers, fresh air, and yes, even potatoes, Idaho is a great state to experience the less crowded side of America. 7. New Mexico. New Mexico is called the Land of Enchantment because it's filled with unique beauty and a mix of cultures. Think beautiful deserts with white sand dunes at White Sands National Park, delicious spicy food, and a mix of Native American, Hispanic, and Western influences. You might even hear people speaking Spanish. New Mexico is famous for the town of Roswell, where people believe a UFO crashed a long time ago. It's a sparsely populated state because much of it is desert landscape. Cities and towns there have a more relaxed, slow-paced feel to them. If you're looking for a place with striking scenery, a taste of the Southwest, and a touch of mystery thanks to Roswell, New Mexico might be a surprising and unforgettable travel spot. 6. Nevada, Las Vegas, and the desert. Nevada is famous for Las Vegas, the super bright and exciting city with casinos and shows, but most of Nevada is actually a huge, empty desert. You can find ghost towns from the old mining days, a super secret place called Area 51, where people think aliens are studied, and even a festival called Burning Man, where people build crazy art in the middle of nowhere. Why is Nevada mostly empty? Because most of it is covered in hot, dry desert, which is difficult to live in. The crowds are all gathered in the big cities, leaving the rest of the state wide open for adventure. 5. South Dakota. South Dakota is famous for Mount Rushmore, where the faces of 4 U.S. presidents are carved into a giant mountain. It also has the Black Hills, a beautiful area with forests and mountains, and the Badlands, a strange and rugged landscape. South Dakota has a strong Native American heritage, and you can learn a lot about their history and traditions. Like its neighbor, North Dakota, South Dakota has lots of farmland and not many big cities. This leaves plenty of room for nature to be the star of the show. Why is it so empty? Similar to other states on our list, cold winters and its focus on agriculture mean it has a smaller population. If you like history, amazing landscapes, and learning about different cultures, South Dakota is a fascinating place to explore. 4. North Dakota. North Dakota is known for its flat, open grasslands called the Great Plains. It's a place where you can see for miles and miles. With not many people living there, it's a great place to find peace and quiet. It's home to a special place called the Badlands National Park, with its weird and wonderful rock formations. In the past, North Dakota was mainly about farming. In recent years, it's gotten busier with people working in the oil industry. But why is it so empty? Well, it has long, cold winters and not too many big cities. This leaves lots of space for nature to shine. 3. Montana. Big Sky Country. Montana is called Big Sky Country because the sky seems to stretch on forever. It has lots of open land and a small population, so you can see tons of stars at night. It's famous for Glacier National Park, with its stunning mountains, lakes, and hiking trails. You might even see wildlife like bears and elk. Montana has a long history tied to cowboys and the Wild West, so you might find ranches and rodeos there too. But why is it so empty? Well, a lot of Montana is covered in mountains and protected land perfect for exploring, but not so much for building lots of cities. Montana's economy focuses on things like farming and natural resources. If you love the outdoors and want to see a piece of the real American West with fewer crowds, Montana is a great place to visit. 2. Alaska. Alaska is huge and has more wild, untouched land than you can imagine. It has just about one person living per square mile, meaning you could walk for days without bumping into another soul. Alaska is famous for its incredible wildlife, like giant bears, moose, and whales. You might even see the beautiful northern lights dancing in the sky. It's nicknamed the Last Frontier because so much of it is still wild and unexplored. But why is it so empty? Well, much of Alaska is icy mountains and thick forests, which makes it hard to build towns and cities. Plus, the weather gets super cold. Alaska is also home to many Native American tribes with rich cultures and traditions. If you want to experience breathtaking nature and spot amazing animals, Alaska is an unforgettable adventure. 1. Wyoming. Wyoming is like the king of wide open spaces. With only a few people living in each square mile, it's mostly full of amazing nature. Think Yellowstone National Park with its bubbly geysers and roaming bison, or the Teton Mountains, perfect for adventures. Wyoming is famous for its cowboy history. Think horses, ranches, and rodeos. But why is it so empty? Well, the winters can be really cold and snowy, and there aren't many big cities. Most people there work with stuff from the land, raising animals or getting oil and gas. So, if you want to see incredible mountains, wildlife, and maybe even spot a real-life cowboy, Wyoming is the place to add to your travel list. So there you have it, a tour of the emptiest states in America. Each holds a special appeal, whether it's the wide-open grandeur of Wyoming and Montana, the untamed beauty of Alaska, or the quirky surprises of Nevada. If you crave a different kind of American experience, one focused on vast landscapes and a slower pace, these states might just be the perfect getaway. Maybe you're drawn to the history of the Great Plains or the unique blend of cultures in New Mexico. Or perhaps the mountains of Idaho and Vermont, famous for their maple syrup, are calling your name. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more insights. And if you've got your own favorite off-the-beaten-track spot in America, share it with us. Thanks for watching.